Hello there, my crafty friends. It's Ashley Pfeiffer, the maker behind Stamped AF. I hope that you had a wonderful holiday and the very happiest of New Year's to you. I'm not even going to tempt fate by saying, let's make this the best year ever. Let's just have a wonderful 2022. No comparisons. So I want to first off say that the Mini Catalogue is launching on Tuesday, January 4th. And if you live in Canada and you need a copy of this and the new celebration brochure, let me know. I can pop one in the mail to you. I am going to be working with my favorite bundle in this catalog. Any guesses? The Rainbows of Happiness. So before I forget, I want to tell you that this month's Craft and Connect class is featuring this bundle. So I'm going to show you the designs quickly. So I made a little change to Craft and Connect. You will pay $40 plus shipping if necessary, and you will get the supplies to make the 4 cards, but you will also get the stamp set. And if you have the stamp set, or maybe you don't want the stamp set, then you can substitute it for product of equivalent value. And my team members can still get the cardstock kits, but yeah. Okay, so we are going to use this bundle because I love it. Love it. And I've gone ahead and done a couple of steps already. So I have a top folding card base here. It is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. I've got a mat here that has a vellum window. So this is 4... Is it 4? It's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then I've got a little vellum window in there. I have a piece of basic white cardstock that has been embossed with a painted textures embossing folder, and then I die cut it with a gorgeous cloud die from the Basic Borders dies. I can never remember, is it Basic Borders or Basic Backgrounds? Pretty sure it's Borders. Now, I have not cut this piece down. I'm kind of liking the way it hangs over. So I think we'll leave that. And if you saw the cards from my Craft and Connect class, these are some leftover pieces. So the way that you use this large die is you're going to die cut it 4 times from 4 different papers, colors, whatever. Die cut it in white and then color it, totally up to you. But these are some remnants that I had. So I am going to glue these on to this basic white front panel. And they automatically have a space in between. And I've got Bermuda Bay, Granny Apple Green, Daffodil Delight, and Melon Mambo. So I'm going to adhere those in place. I think I'll just use a little bit of liquid glue, and I'm not sure I'm going to adhere it to the vellum. I think I might just leave it unadhered. So we are going to make this a bit of a shaker card, but I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to use foam strips to make it really pop up because I don't need to. Maybe I will. No, I kind of like with vellum that it's like a flat shaker card. Now, truth be told, I am not using Stampin' Up! Product here because all we have for shaker bits are the sequins for everything, which in this instance really don't match. Like I don't want red. I want pink, and I want these colors basically. So when I was at Michael's looking for some Cricut related stuff around the holidays, I looked for some sequins, some confetti, these glitter. So this is a Recollections brand. It is sugar if you happen to want to recreate this exactly as I do. This is sugar glitter. And then I have been shopping a little bit online, and I got some Brutus Monroe glitter, Fallen Snow. We don't have dazzling diamonds anymore, and I really want some glitter, so I had to go elsewhere. So as not to introduce static onto my card, I can't even speak, I am going to use my spoon, and you can see that I've kind of laid this out. When you're doing a shaker card, you want to put your bits on the part that's not going to move. Like I don't want to put it on here and then have to quickly flip and put it down. So I am going to put a bit of glitter on my card base. That's probably way more than I need, but again, I don't want to put my fingers in there and introduce some static, although I might have just done that anyways. We'll use a little bit of the Brutus Monroe glitter, Fallen Snow. We will add some of our glitter. Ooh, I love that it's different sizes. Okay, and now I'm just going to add some glue to the back of my panel here. Again, this is a flat shaker card. And remember, there's a bit of a mat on here, a bit of a gap. And you're experimenting with me because I did not make a sample. I thought, I've got an idea in my head. I'm just going to roll with it. You get to come along. So give that a good burnish around the 4 sides. And now we can glue this on. I am just going to glue it on, although I think I'm going to take a little bit of length off so that I don't completely cover my rainbow. But I don't want to go like right down here. I think I'm just going to, right now it is 3 1/8. Let's take, I'm going to 2 5/8. So 1/2 inch. And then I'm just going to glue that down. And you could put a sentiment on here. Now you can't stamp it on your embossed clouds because that would be a little tricky, but you could put something in there, and I just got an idea of what I am going to use. I feel like so many of the products we have right now pair so wonderfully with this Rainbows of Happiness. The Sharing Sunshine is adorable. You might have seen that I used that in one of my samples. We're going to use it here. I am just going to punch a circle. I'm not going to stamp it. I'm going to go down to 1 1/4, and I'm not going to try and squeeze that one in. I'm going to do this. Stamp that face on there one more time, and I think I will just stick with Daffodil Delight. Instead of pulling that back out, we'll go into one of the corners of the ink pad, which tends to be darker because, I mean, we don't grab ink from there very often. So now we can go into the middle for that circle. The middle would be where we do usually go for that ink, so it's a little bit lighter. There, I like that. Now you could stamp and fussy cut one of these, but I don't know. I think we're just going to leave it like that. Or does it just look like a floating yellow thing in the sky? What do you think? Should we do this and quickly fussy cut? Maybe, right? Maybe. Or we do this one and then I can just punch it. Sorry, I'm not abusing any suns here. Let's do that one because it kind of goes with the rainbow arches. There we go. Now I'm thinking with my Daffodil Delight, I'm just going to stamp in between. Something that starts out so simple gets so complicated so quickly, doesn't it? Now with this, I don't want to stamp it in the same place. I'm going to kind of give it a turn, and I don't know if this kind of fits like a puzzle, but I'm just going to ink it up. And then you end up with some spots that aren't stamped at all, and that is fine. Okay, so we'll punch that. And because nothing else has popped up, I'm just going to glue this down. There's no right or wrong to this. So cute. And there are some great sentiments in this Rainbows of Happiness, but I think I'm going to show you my favorite sentiment. Now, there's a great one in here. You bring warmth into my life, sunshine. But my favorite is the After the Storm, a little sunshine for your day. You could have even the darkest night will pass and the sun will rise. Such beautiful sentiments in this stamp set. So in my opinion, if you are getting the Rainbows of Happiness, Rainbow of Happiness, you also need to have these two. They're a trio made in heaven. Okay, so I'm just going to use Daffodil Delight. 1, because it's the color of the sunshine, but 2, because it's already out. So stamp that, a little sunshine for your day. You could stamp another little sun in here. I know that's quite light, but it's also, it's like a filled in font. If you've ever used a Cricut and you've used a Cricut pen, then this is that same idea. It's not a solid font. It kind of goes back and forth and fills it in. So it's like a sketched font, if that clears it up at all. put our little sunshine. I still want to be able to see my stitched rectangle at the top. And I should mention that is the third from the largest. Well, there we go. I feel like we could probably use some baker's twine or something on here, but how cute is that? Didn't take long. Oh, I just love it. Okay, so I thank you so much for joining me. If this was your first time here, welcome. I hope that you will consider hitting that subscribe button. You will catch a new video almost each and every week. There have been a few exceptions lately, but I'd love to have you come and join along. So we'll see you soon, my crafty friends. Bye.